Yeah, there totally might be people in here. I think we do the building to the right and then do the building to the left. There's actually some stuff left behind up here. I feel like it'd be like a guarantee people would sleep in here at night. See what I mean? Look at how fresh that is. Ooh, I got lucky with this one. Alright, what's happening, people? We're back at it again. I'm here in Birmingham, Alabama, of course. This time we're going to be hitting up this really historic abandoned elementary school. It's two different buildings, both combined, and it was built in 1908 and lasted all the way up to 2003, so it operated for like almost 100 years, and it's been abandoned ever since closing in 03. I have a few more spots left to try here in Birmingham, and then this big grand Alabama tour will be moving on to its next area. It actually looks like there might be a bunch of people standing around the outside of it, which makes me wonder if there might be people inside of it too, like possibly homeless people. Like I said, we're dealing with two different buildings here. There's one here, the other's over there, but they are connected in the middle, so it's gonna be a really big place. That door looks wide open. Yeah, there totally might be people in here. If it's this easy. Alright. I think we do the building to the right and then do the building to the left. It's like a big grand school lobby area. Gonna try to go around and make sure there's no one around here though. You can hear those people who are right outside of it talking. Here's this side's office. I'm actually curious, even though it's like two connected buildings, it was all the same school, so if all our office stuff is over here, I wonder if it'll just be classrooms and stuff over there, or if it's going to be like a carbon copy on both sides. Yes! Chalk! Look at that, and there's actual writing too. Little math equations. It's crazy. It's been there for 20 years. You know, that's cool. I don't know how that stayed in such good shape all this time and hasn't like peeled off at all. Whoa. How did someone even do that? You know how tough these things are? How did people just cut chunks out of it like that? Okay, wow. Does it look like an old makeshift fireplace? Why would a school like this have a fireplace in a classroom? Alright, now, like I said, I was going to do one building in its entirety and then the other, so I say we go upstairs, see this one's upper floors. There's actually some stuff left behind up here. It's way cleaner than downstairs. Swallowing angry words is much better than having to eat them. What kind of sense does that make? Wouldn't swallowing something be eating it? That's just basic dictionary definitions now. You silly little wall slogans. You can just tell the history of this building. It's so like antiquated. And let me tell you what a pleasant surprise it is that it actually still has like its furniture and stuff here. It's not just quite empty, destroyed rooms like I thought it might be based off the downstairs. Just nicely stacked. Just like the day it closed, I'm sure. Okay, so this was the upstairs. There's nowhere higher to go, but I forgot, since this is kind of built on a bit of a hill, there is a lower kind of basement style section. I'm gonna try to be quiet because those people out there could probably hear me if I can hear them. gets much smaller and claustrophobic down here. What's all this? It's like exercise gear and a drum. Whoa. Look at all this junk. It's more drums and stuff. It's like instrument cases. Oh. Somebody sleeps there, I bet. Some of those little play sets, like big tubs of sand. I feel like I have vague memories, maybe my elementary school or preschool doing something like that. And this was the kindergarten room. It is way more confusing down here than up above. Alright, I think that's it though. So that's one building down. Just gotta go up and across to the other. I'm wondering what it's going to be like over here, if it's going to be like a carbon copy or how different it's going to look. I don't think this one has any basement. This is going to be a gym, yeah. Basketball court. It's very plain and basic though. Looks like everything's been taken out. There's nothing even left on the walls. I wonder what was so big and circular on the wall over there. There's a little stage in this one. Half classroom, half theater, I guess. I think out of all the places I've been on this trip, this place has the best paint peel. There's a ton of it all over here. Yeah, just look at it. To the left and to the right, it's just all chunking away. Whoa. This move at all? That's completely barricaded in there. That low key looks like someone's home too, so I'm gonna not mess with that. Wait, no, this is that same door but on the other side. Wonder what this place was. Doesn't look like any classroom. It's with the net on the door. Oh, I hear people out there too. Let's get away from here. Home economics. What on earth? There's also an auxiliary lunchroom. Look at all this. Someone is collecting bicycle parts in here. There's whole wheels and frames and stuff too. And I'm guessing whoever's doing this would probably be pretty territorial too, so I'm gonna not spend much time here. I think this one has just 2 stories. I really like this here. That's so nice. It's a good thing we're here by the daytime, because I feel like it'd be like a guarantee people would sleep in here at night. And this side was just classrooms, so I guess that first building we went to was the main one, because it had the office and the more grand front entrance. Whoa. See what I mean? Look at how fresh that is. I think that room was the old library too, yeah. That may actually be the freshest homeless bed I've ever seen at an abandoned place. Oh God, there's another. It straight up smells like people have been like brewing stuff, like drugs or food, making fires in here and whatnot too. If I would have come here at night, I think I would have 1000% would have encountered people sleeping in those 2 rooms. So on that note, thankfully I have seen all of it now, so I can get out of here. There's another one over there. Ooh, I got lucky with this one. Not that homeless people are really any of a threat most of the time, but you never know. I'd just rather not see anyone at abandoned places in general. I'm just glad the inhabitants of that place were out for today. Crazy thing is, I almost did this one last night after dark. That would not have been a smart move. Alright, well, that's it for that old, over 100-year-old elementary school. I know I've done like a ton of schools here on the Birmingham trip, so if you've been following along, you're probably getting sick of those, but don't worry, I'm only going to attempt one more in this area, so stay tuned, and I'll have something for you next week. Peace out. The Alabama trip will continue.